Glad to be here, glad to be back, glad to have you guys back. This is the Noble Magus Tarot. I am the Noble Magus. Today is September 2nd. We are doing a general collective reading for your sign. We're going to tap into the energies in the etheric realm and see what it's going to do for y'all, what's popping, what's cracking. And we're going to get right on into it. I'm going to shuffle one more time. Visitors, I would like to thank you for stopping through, checking out the Noble Magus Tarot. Also, I'd like to invite you to like, share, and subscribe. Leave any comments, leave a donation if you feel, you need to, or you feel compelled to. Also, check the description box for personal reading information, and take advantage of the Vedic and Western astrology charts that you can obtain for free. You can use those charts to see what type of what your placements are, where they fall, Mercury, your Uranus, your Chiron, different placements and how they affect you, and things of that nature. And then you can check out the videos that are posted, and you can see which ones really resonate with different, with your different placements, other than your sun sign, other than your moon, other than your Venus, other than your rising, and you can just begin to learn a little bit more about yourself, and maybe start to understand patterns, as time plays out and different cycles end and begin. So it's a helpful tool, Tarot is a tool, just like astrology is an awesome tool. So I encourage you to get those charts. Real shit. All right, Taurus, we got the King of Wands popping out here. And let's get it rocking. Got the King of Wands. Ooh. We got the Star. Star that came out a couple times for the collective today. A lot of healing going on. A lot of stars too, I guess. Some of y'all might be in the public eye or some shit. Might be some type of performer or an artist or some shit. I don't know. We got the Empress. Let's see, this one was first. And I will clarify with that. So, she fell out with that one. Seven of Pentacles fell on the floor. Clarifying the King of Wands. Clarifying the King of Wands with Justice. Clarifying the Six of Pentacles. And we got the Eight of Swords that fell on the floor. Clarifying the Six of Pentacles. Got the Hermit in reverse. Came out in another reading like that too. And clarifying the Empress. We got the Hierophant in reverse. Now that's interesting. Damn. Yeah, that's interesting. Real interesting. And we got the Knight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. All right. Taurus, let's get it. Okay, so we got we do got you on deck. You are here. Yeah. We got 2, 3, 4 majors. 4 majors, 2 in reverse. And here you are, and here you are again. Okay, so Taurus, let's see what this is. We got the King of Wands, who is in his highest vibration, an awesome leader. Definitely a solid ass leader who more than capable and has enough energy to perform and to carry out his will within the kingdom, to make happen what he prescribes that he needs, to make happen. And, very, very fiery, very passionate, very, very focused. He's a focused individual. You know, if you can take a look at his gaze, you know, whatever he focuses his attention on, he goes after. He seeks. He accomplishes. You know, he's a go-getter. You know, he's busy. You know, he's all that. All right. So next to that, we got the Six of Pentacles representing equal give and take, and being you know, in the position to share and be just, and you know, to be mindful of others, you know, and how you perform and how you do specific things. We got that element of you know, it's like yeah, the element of him, male or female, giving, communicating, you know, problem solving, cooperation, you know, like that. So it appears, you know, we got this Empress, and the Empress is abundant. She's beautiful. She's pregnant, male or female. You know, she's abundant all by herself. You know, she has a crown of stars, and I'm guaranteeing that for every star in that crown, for every pearl on her neck, she got a scar on her heart or on her soul, you know, to go with that shit. You know, you don't get to be the Empress, or you don't embody that type of energy if you ain't been through nothing. You know, she is the epitome of abundance. She can turn motherfucking dirt into diamonds. You know, she can start a business with a little or nothing and make that shit just flow abundantly above and beyond what you could even believe. You know what I'm saying? So the Empress is all that. So I can see why somebody would want to cooperate with her or equally give and take with her, you know. But apparently, you know, we got the Ten of Wands, and apparently this shit is a burden. Some type of burden in the way, you know, dealing with the Empress, you know, Taurus. You know, and this is Libra energy, so, I don't know. Maybe some type of burden, maybe somebody was doing some shit they ain't had no business doing. You know, we got Justice under the King of Wands, so either he was acting just or justice is against his ass, because maybe he was not given equally to the Empress, which causes burden, you know, which caused the burden. And instead of this motherfucker being in the upright, you know, we got the Hermit in reverse. So instead of being upright, going within, you know, balancing this shit out, looking within and doing what's right, you know, having a proper moral compass, this motherfucker here, he upside down, because he probably was like, you know, fuck looking within, because looking within is too painful. I already know I'm fucked up. I already know I ain't doing right. You know, I already know I'm a sneaking, lying, conniving motherfucker, so I ain't finna look within, because that shit too painful. That's too much work, you know? That's that weak shadow side, you know, that shallow ass materialistic motherfucker that think money and things and, you know, looks and shit gonna always allow you to win. And Justice says you're a damn fool, you know. So maybe this was a relationship, you know, because we got the Hierophant, and the Hierophant represents government, institutions, you know, like schools, hospitals, businesses, things like that. Even the institution of marriage, you know, commitment as well. So in the reverse, something was breached. Some type of commitment, some type of job, you know, may have been lost, or somebody might not have been performing the way they should have been performing on their job or in their relationship, you know, because they wasn't looking within. They wasn't looking at the situation with a proper perspective. They was probably fucking partying and bullshitting, you know, which was burdensome and shit, you know. That's what it looked like. So, you know, and this could be job too. This could be job related, where you didn't follow through, you know, in the corporation that you work for, in the institution that you work for. Instead of being about that business with that, You partied all the fucking time. You stayed up all motherfucking night, knowing you should have been in the bed at least 10, 11 o'clock. You partied till 3, 4, 5 in the morning and shit. You know, that shit had an effect on your fucking performance at work and became burdensome, and you lost that shit, you know? Vice versa. It could be with a job, it could be with a relationship, situation, you know, some people say situationship. I guess the new term is entanglement and shit. You know, so either way, now you got somebody coming in trying to offer some fucking peanuts, you know, trying to offer you some shit. And if they was in this type of energy, you know, where they was juggling, they was mixing and mingling and partying and, you know, and bullshitting, and, you know, this is third party and shit, you know. If it was celebration and happiness and shit like that, yeah, I don't think it would be a burden unless it had to do with your job, like I said, and you was just fucking off at the job or fucking off outside the job, that to the point where it caused you to, you know, not perform properly and shit, you know. So, you know, you have to take shit like that into account. You know, if you got a specific type of job that required you to perform a certain kind of way, then you obligated to keep yourself circumspect to where you can perform. You know, I use myself as an example. I run a masonry business. I have, you know, bricklayers and shit, other masons that work for me. And I tell them, man, you can't come here and think you're gonna lay think you're gonna lay straight blocks. You know, your bricks and shit gonna be straight and look good, you know, to where we can sell the wall. And you all fucking drinking beer and partying all motherfucking night. This shit ain't gonna be straight, bro. It ain't. So, you know, you gotta figure out what's more important. You laying straight blocks for the fucking company to progress, or you gonna party all motherfucking night and not be here. You know what I'm saying? So, same thing with other people, you know, in y'all situation, you know, it's like, hey, you got a certain type of job or a certain type of relationship or commitment, you know, you obligated to perform and do shit the right way. You know, if not, get your ass out of that shit, you know. Don't string nobody along and tell them, you know, yeah, baby, I got you, or, you know, yeah, sweetheart, I got you, and you look around and they full of shit and gone in the wind, you know what I'm saying? Fuck all that. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. That's too much work, you know. The work is, you know, the work of a relationship is built on two, not no one motherfucker. You know, if it's a job setting or a corporate setting, then it's built on motherfuckers as a team. You know, and last time I checked, ain't no I in fucking team. So you gotta do what you gotta do, you know. Straighten up and fly right or sit your ass down. That's all it is. Ain't but two things, motherfucker, pick one. For real. So now we got, on the bottom of the deck, we got the fucking Knight of Pentacles. The slowest moving knight of all the knights. And, you know, he got his shining armor on and his, you know, big old robust horse and shit. Horse looking all beautiful and pretty and black and shit, you know. But what he offering, is it real? You know, is it worth your time? You know, because he is a knight. And you got a king and a fucking empress on the deck. So the maturity is not there. You know, when you're dealing with a knight, you're dealing with somebody they may not necessarily be young in years, but they may be young in their maturity. They may be young in their emotional intelligence. They may be young in their mental intelligence. You know what I'm saying? They may not be as, you know, as astute as you are, or they may not be as, you know, generally rounded or refined like you are, you know, because the Empress is motherfucking refined. You know, she is like the epitome of the shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if you got a Knight of Pentacles and shit coming at you, proceed with fucking caution. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the intention might be there. You know, they coming in with some type of message, some type of material gift or whatever. Maybe a fucking apology. I don't know what it is. You know who you're dealing with. You know, they may be trying to get back into your good graces after fucking off. But like I done heard the shit said, a cheetah don't change his fucking spots. So, you know, when people vibe low and they do low shit, just leave them be. You know, just disconnect from their ass. The more you ascend, the more you vibe higher and higher, the more that energetic connection gets ripped apart. You know, to the point where they can't even reach you no more. You know, your understanding becomes higher than theirs. Not that you better. You know, it ain't even about that. Cause you know what? Ascension is a fucking choice. I'll say that shit again. Ascension is a choice. So if you either choose to ascend or you choose to stay where the fuck you at. And if you ascended, how dare you go backwards? You know, how dare you insult your ancestors and your spirit guides and the divine angels and the fucking ascended masters, and above all that, you know, the almighty creator of the universe. You know, how dare you disrespect, you know, and put them to shame by not following through, you know, on your ascension process and all the shit that you've been through to get where you're going. You know, fuck that. Fuck that. Once somebody fuck over you like that, you know, to the point of, you know, you carrying burdens and they, you know, giving shit to other people, buying gifts, taking motherfuckers out and shit like that. Once that shit go that far, fuck all that, man. You focus on yourself, sis. Focus on yourself, bro. And just, you know, keep it rocking for yourself, you know. And if it's a job situation, you know, just avoid motherfuckers. You know, when they in the break room, find somewhere else to go. Take a book to work, read and shit. Read in the car, you know, steer clear of dumb shit. You know, that way you stay progressing and you stay vibing up, you know. Because you're going to always have negativity around you, but you don't have to be a part of that shit. And you don't have to succumb to that shit, you know. You can still be your badass emperor self, you know, and do what you got to do for yourself, you know. So, I don't know who this is for, but I know it's for somebody. Y'all let me know in the comments what it is, you know, what it is, what it was, what it's going to be, you know, let me know. And I hope you enjoyed the reading. I always enjoy bringing my energy forward to share with y'all. I really love it. I love tarot. I love the occult and the esoteric. So, shit, this is my thing. And I just want to let you all know that I love all y'all. And I hope you prospering. You know, hope your families are well and doing good and shit, you know. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know how this, you know, played out for you. Or if it's something that you're currently going through, or if it already happened, or however it worked. You know, feel free to drop a like, you know, comment, share, subscribe. And check out the Twin Flame 5D TV page on Facebook. I got I share some things on there, like from other readers, you know, things that are pertinent to like the body collective that I feel is important anyway. If you on that page, then you somebody that I think is you know, you pretty solid in the tarot community and shit, I would say. But check out some of that info that's on that page. It's entertaining, it's enlightening, you know. And again, that's the Twin Flame 5D TV page on Facebook. So I made it public, so you can go in and check that out and see what else you can draw from, you know, different things that may pertain to your life. All right, y'all. So peace, love, and light. I'll catch up with you on the next one. All right.